Coming up next, Spitfire is back. She made her debut in Dubai. Agnesa Kirakosian and Jessica Link fighting at 115 pounds for the first time in her professional career. It's a super flyweight matchup. Tail of the tape for our next fight in the super flyweight division, Agnesa Kirakosian. She is 32 years old, 2 years younger than Jessica Link, who will have a 4-inch reach advantage, 6-inch height advantage. Link fighting at 115 pounds for the first time in her professional career. Spitfire looking to move to 2-0 inside the Trigon.
Entering the arena, Jessica Link.
That BYB 13 fight you see on the graphic was on 3 weeks' notice at 130 pounds against our champion, Monica Medina. Jessica Link, first time, as I mentioned, at 115. Paulie, she said she walks between 125 and 130. She told us she felt fast at 125. Now she will have the size, the reach, the angles, and the outside boxing if she wasn't depleted by the weight cut.
Yeah, and she said she made the weight the right way. So
yes.
She said she didn't even expect to put on a lot of weight after the weigh-in because she actually lost real weight. So let's see if it's going to help her or if she lost too much of that muscle weight as well. You know, she could have distinct advantages at this weight with her height, reach, if she knows how to use them. But let's see how energized she is.
She is a gamer, we know that.
Her counterpart, Agnesa Kirakosian.
Spitfire made her BYB debut in Dubai. Born in Armenia, moved to the United States at age 9, has spent a lot of time boxing with the gloves on, Glendale Community College. Professional boxing, she is 6-1. 5 of those wins by knockout. 6 of those 7 bouts were in Mexico. 13 amateur fights. She has got an incredible skill set, and she showcased it in a unanimous decision victory at BYB 16. There really was some sensational boxing that we witnessed in that show in Dubai.
Yeah, she's got a high-level boxing. You know, she has a distinct amateur career, I think. You could tell when she steps in there, she's throwing punches, the way she moves around. She's got enough experience, and she's got good experience. She's actually, you know, you see some people with experience, but they don't get better. You can tell Agnesa is one of those people who has the experience and has improved throughout with that experience because there's a naturalness, if that's a word. Is that a word?
Yeah,
There's a naturalness about her in everything she does inside the Trigon.
7 bouts in 15 months with the gloves on, including a boxing bout back in February. March was her win in BYB. Tonight, she looks to move to 2-0. Once again, with the official introductions, let's get it back up to Lupe.
This contest, 5 rounds or less, super flyweight division. This is BYB 21, proudly presented to you by Buy Sell Clothing, The Fight Doctors, and GC3. Our judges are Jason Collins, Barry Lindemann, and Troy Stamey. In charge of the Trigon, referee Sean Woods. Presenting first, the fighter in the blue corner. She enters wearing white with animal print trim. On the scale, she registered an official 115 1/4 pounds in her 5th bare knuckle bout with a record of 1 victory against 3 losses. Hailing from Wichita, Kansas, Jessica Link. Standing across in the red corner, She enters wearing white with orange, blue, and red trim. She weighed in at an official 114 3/4 pounds. Tonight, she enters the Trigon for the second time as a pro with a record of 1 victory. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Agnesa Spitfire Kirakosian.
Ladies, you know the rules. I expect a clean fight. I expect you to obey my commands. Shut hands and go to your corners.
Jessica Link, Agnesa Kirakosian, part of AJ Easley's team. She has been with AJ for 3 years. One of her training partners, Julio Tenori, who will fight for a belt in December. Here we go. White with some red, orange in the white top. Kirakosian, Jessica Link, the white and leopard trunks coming out in her conventional southpaw stance.
And you can see already the reach of Jessica Link. She's trying to use it to her advantage, and she landed a couple of good crosses there early in this round.
Kirakosian is a switch stance fighter. Turns southpaw early against the southpaw, the long, rangy Jessica Link.
Yeah, Link very tall at this weight, and she get that cross going, especially from that southpaw stance, she could give problems to Kirakosian.
6-inch height advantage. Kirakosian gets inside and lands.
And that's another thing too. Kirakosian comes from boxing. Link comes from a little bit of MMA. So on the inside, with Kirakosian being a little shorter, she could wind up in some of those tie plums from Link as well.
And Link
right there
in bare knuckle MMA and in BYB has faced our champion Monica Medina. Spitfire trying to get inside and do her work.
Yeah, she got hit with a couple of those crosses. You can see her eye kind of blinking as Kirakosian.
Jessica worked hard. She told us, as you mentioned earlier, Paulie, she did the weight cut properly. And if she can take advantage of her height, her reach, and still have that same speed and power, this could be a troublesome fight for Spitfire.
Yeah, you see the swelling on Kirakosian's right eye. It's bothering her. She's blinking a little bit with it. Kirakosian's gonna have to try to feint her way in and pick her spots, be in and out. It's hard to be in and out though with a tall fighter. You gotta more so use that head movement. You gotta use a little bit of a different style with that, a little bit of feints and sort of moving your head and to work your way inside. If you use in and out style against a tall fighter who's also rangy, it's much more difficult.
Round 1 in the books. Jessica Link looks good at 115.
Yeah, good round for both girls. I think Link edged it out a little bit, but Kirakosian was able to land some decent shots at times. But again, I think she's going to have to use that style a little bit differently here. Yeah, in and out style against a tall, rangy fighter doesn't help. I tell you, I had a lot of the same problems earlier in my career when I would fight taller fighters, and I was able to sort of start to use that little bit of extra head movement when I started training with Buddy McGirt a little bit. He was very big on head movement, and it's something I took with me even when I left him. It was something that, you know, I realized can work on taller fighters, head movement and feints, as opposed to being in and out. In and out, if you're fast, works, but not against tall fighters, because they're going to find you on that in and out, and they're going to find their range better. So let's see if Kirakosian can make an adjustment. You can tell she's an in and out fighter, and we saw her fight other times. You know, she's a very good in and out fighter.
No question.
Against somebody this tall, going in and out that way, you're going to have to use something a little bit different instead of just that in and out. Let's see here if she adjusts him right too.
And AJ Easley is a spectacular coach, so I'm sure that's exactly some of the advice that was given to Spitfire in the corner. White and leopard for Link, white, red, and blue for Kirakosian. Agnesa looking to move to 2-0, and she lands with the left there.
Now she's just saying, you know what, I'm just going to back up. Stop! And Link got hit with a couple of good shots, and then decided, you know what, let me just tie it up and keep her back on the outside. Link with some sharp left hands. That one missed, but again, she's throwing them sharply, so it's keeping Kirakosian having to respect it.
Julio Tenori marked the Shark Irwin December 2nd for the BYB Lightweight Championship. Isaac Puma Freeman, also a teammate of Agnesa Kirakosian, as is Jessica Smith. Good punch landed by Kirakosian.
Kirakosian's doubling up that right hand pretty well, and it's drawn some blood out of the nose of Jessica Link. Good hook there as well.
Dirty boxing from both women.
Yeah, this is not going to be as pretty of a boxing fight as Kirakosian would like to have it. She's going to have to dig in a little bit, and she's doing just that here in round 2. As now she's drawing blood from the nose of Link.
Right.
Named after the World War II British fighter jet due to her unpredictable and speedy movement by her former coach, the late Jessie Lechuga. Spitfire and Link, round 2. This one's scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. Kirakosian's found some range in this round, Paulie.
Yeah. Link has kind of gotten lazy with that lead jab, that lead hand. She's trying to use it now, but Kirakosian's been able to explode really, really well and using some good shots there. She has that shotgun jab that just closed that gap very nicely.
Right. Back up. Box.
And Link also sort of hesitating now. She was very, very smooth as far as getting her punches off. Now Kirakosian landing some good shots on round 2, having a good round, has caused Link to start to hesitate in terms of her ability to initiate and keep that distance.
Very worthy of note as well. Keep an eye on the cardio of Jessica Link, because weight cut, proper or not, still can deplete the gas tank.
Yeah. It doesn't help when you're getting hit either.
Yeah, you got that right. That siphons more right away, doesn't it?
And you know, Kirakosian is a Spitfire, so she's very energetic. She'll keep that pace.
Unpredictable, quick, playful at times, but very effective.
I got Kirakosian blood on the neck of Kirakosian. I think that's from Link, but either way, somebody should be wiping that off. It's been on her neck since halfway through the previous round. Nobody wiped that off.
Well, it's not on your suit tonight, at least.
No, it's not, but still, I mean, when you go back to the corner, they should be cleaning you off a little bit.
Round number 3, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. Kirakosian comes out orthodox to start this round 3.
Link right there, she did a good job of landing a couple of shots, but then she closed her own gap. I don't understand what Link did there. Link was actually had Kirakosian on the end of some shots and then closed the gap and allowed Kirakosian inside. And now Kirakosian using this right hook pretty effectively. She's actually using these loopy punches pretty effectively here.
From the southpaw stance.
Although she's cut herself now. Bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle.
Everything's a cut, man. Everything.
So you want to be a bare knuckle fighter. Speedy hands from Jessica Link. It's a good fight.
Yeah. Again, I think Link has to really be cognizant of her range. You see right there, she uses it, and then she kind of gets in close. Again, Agnesa turning her back. She's got to be careful there. Again, though, Agnesa is still trying to use that in and out style, and it's sort of hurting her in some spots. You saw she's tried to get out in that in and out style, and she didn't know. She got kind of caught in no man's land, and Link was able to catch her.
I'm going to guess this is the tallest and longest opponent that Agnesa Kirakosian has fought.
Yep. I mean,
for sure.
I mean, Link is at a weight class that's even low for her.
Yeah.
I mean, even she said it. She had an interesting cut. I'll tell you, Link could have even more success. She actually closes her own distance. You know, she lands some shots and then she kind of smothers herself.
I mean, she fought Pink Tyson at 135, fought Medina at 130, Mandiao at 125. Tonight at 115. And that right eye's really battered.
This is an early candidate to fight of the night, Goldie.
Absolutely.
It was going back and forth here.
I was thinking the same thing.
Second spot.
Round 3, scheduled for 5.
I think Link came back and took her around again. I mean, I got a 2-1, Goldie.
You're good. Hey, 2-1-2 all day. 2-1, 2-1-2. Do you hear me? 1-2-1, 2-1-2.
You see there, you see Agnesa trying to suddenly get out. She tried to throw those shots and sort of smoothly try to get out. And usually that works, but not against a tall fighter.
Right.
So she kind of ended up on the end of some shots. But then Link herself, as you saw in that same replay, ends up closing her own gap. You know, I guess sometimes she herself is looking for the tied plum. But I think she'd be better served to maintain at least a middle range even when she's landing those punches and keep that consistency. Because Agnesa just has a tendency to go straight back anyway.
Agnesa spent some time with her coach, AJ Easley, in Las Vegas, sparring with top-level sparring partners. Jessica Link, her one professional MMA bout was against Frank Mir's daughter, Bella. Bella Mir, a winner by submission armbar in the first round over Jessica Link. Amir with a submission. What a shocker.
Yeah. I mean, Mir's daughter's been doing this since she's in the womb, I think.
She's amazing.
I think they call it Lady Mir or something.
Yep, that's exactly right. This fight of the night candidate continues. Kirakosian was orthodox for about 2.1 seconds to start this round.
And again, you saw Kirakosian go straight back. And that doesn't hurt, doesn't help her cause. You see again, she's got to use that head movement and catch Link coming.
She's trying to use those wide punches to close the distance, and Link's adjusting well, Paulie.
Yeah, I think she's trying to just force her way in, but it's wearing her out. This kind of fight is also wearing her out, because what happens then you get inside, and this wrestling is something Link is more used to.
Yes, for sure.
Kirakosian. Oh, again, gets caught with a big left hand because she was backing straight up again.
Jessica Link, skill set looks sharp here tonight.
Back up.
Link is a giant at this weight class. I mean, I don't know how much trouble she had at this weight, but I think she'd be apt to stay.
We're at 1 minute, halfway through round 4.
Back up.
5 2-minute rounds. Super flyweight matchup. Link looking for her first win inside the Trigon.
I guess in this kind of fighting, I mean, Link giving up her height like that at times, which to me is a mistake, is only a half mistake, because at least she used a tie plum. Good get back by Kirakosian here.
Kirakosian looking to make it a scrap, and she fires quickly off the break. 30 seconds remains in round 4. Link's kept up her pace, Paulie.
Yeah. But I think it's been a heavier pace for Kirakosian, because, again, she doesn't know how to relax on the inside the way Link would.
Kirakosian.
And I say that because Link knows how to use that tie plum and knows how to do that kind of fighting.
We're going to go to the 5th and final round.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Rock Hill Sports and Event Center, one more to go. This is the 5th and final round.
There's action from that 4th round. Left hand by Link. Again, Agnesa was going straight back. She takes the left hand, then she finally circles around. But again, you can't use that in and out style against tall fighters. As she backs up, Link looks right for the Muay Thai hold, or whatever you want to call it, tie plum.
Tie plum, yep.
Tie up, whatever you want to call it. but
tie down. Zip tie.
Yeah, Kirakosian had that quick moment there. But overall, I think Link is up 3-1 here in the going into the 5th round. I think Kirakosian is going to need a big round. And I think just in general, I don't know if she has that head movement enough, down pat enough to where she can really make Link pay for her height. Again, she's coming straight in. She walks into her left hand. She's trying to force her way in. See, Kirakosian got the desire. She got the heart.
Yep, there's no question about that. 5th and final round. Kirakosian coming out very aggressively.
Back up.
Good flurry by Agnesa.
And she's actually walking through punches now. She's trying to, but the thing is, Link again has that MMA background. She knows how to push her head down and nullify her when she gets close. Because Agnesa wants to just work her, but Link is preventing that.
And when Kirakosian comes in, she's already making herself compact, which makes it even more seamless for Jessica Link to utilize that clinch, Paulie.
But energy-wise, it's been a good round for Kirakosian so far. And we still got some time. Let's see how she closes it out. But I think Kirakosian knows she has to at least win this round. I got her at least needing a knockdown, but at least it could be closer. She's at least win this round, and she's doing a good job so far in this round.
Big time. 1 minute. Now less on the clock. 45 seconds Big shots landed by Spitfire.
Stop, break, back up, back up, back up, back up, both of you. Fight.
30 seconds remain.
This is a fight of the night so far, Goldie.
No
It's
question.
gonna be tough to top this one.
The women always bring it.
And good on Kirakosian to really dig down this round. I mean, she realizes that it's not the technique that's going to do it for her. I don't think she mastered the technique that she needed in this fight. But she went for it, and in the 5th round, she's got herself a good win in there in the 5th round. And it could have pulled it out. I got to lose this fight 3-2, but if one of the other rounds are closer and they go the other way, she would win the fight 3-2. So let's see how the judges have it. This is a good competitive fight.
They go the distance. Agnesa Kirakosian and Jessica Link. Spectacular performance. Very aggressive in the 5th. Take a look at some of the action.
Yeah, Agnesa was trying to get in there any which way she could. You see, Link is trying to sort of push her neck down, which is allowed here on her nullifier on the inside. Agnesa, one thing she did work really well was that shotgun jab. She did it. It worked really well for her, and it was able. The success Agnesa did have a lot of times started with that shotgun jab that pushed Link back.
Well, the sacrifices made by Jessica Link over multiple weeks to get down to 115 pounds may have very well paid off.
This is a fight I would want to see again.
There's no question.
I know. They fall over you. I know. You're a champ.
And you know what? They say close the fight strong, right? So I got a 3-2 Link, but again, you just don't know if that last round was the one that could switch, flip it the other way if somebody had a 2-2 going into the last round. They say close it strong, where Kirakosian did that. She closed very strong.
Smile on the face of her trainer, AJ Easley.
In fights like that is why I got the barbershop smock on.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. The decision is in. Here is Lupe.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 action-packed rounds, we go to the scorecards. Judges Collins and Lindemann scored about 48-47. And Judge Stamey scores about 49-46. All 3 in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. Agnesa
Surprised Link didn't get more credit for some of that. You know, I had her winning 3-2, but again, it could have been one of those back and forths. 49-46, I don't really see how it could go either way for that one. That one's a bit wide for me, regardless of who you had winning. But I had a feeling that that last round could have come down to maybe what the winner would be. Let's go to Lupe, right, Goldie?
You got that right. You handled it perfectly, Paulie.
Agnesa, a very different bout from your debut in BYB. Walk me through that fight.
It was a tough fight. All props to Jessica Link. We did a good. I don't know. We gave it all in the ring. I obviously I always want to do a perfect job. I don't want to ever get hit, but Jessica's tough. She did good. I don't know. It was tough. She had length on me and everything. It was good. I just want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone back at home. Thank you for everyone who's been supporting me, watching me. I want to congratulate my brother and Pauline. He just got engaged. I want to say hi to everyone in Armenia. Thank you guys for the support. I love you guys. I just want to get back to the gym and get better. I want to be a perfect fighter. And I just want to keep getting better and better. And yeah, thank you.
Fantastic performance. We're really looking forward to see you back inside the Trigon.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Jessica, if you could join me here for 1 second. An absolutely tremendous warrior. How did it feel being inside the Trigon for you?
I like being in the Trigon. I like it more when I know I won. This is my fucking Trigon. This is mine. She did not beat me. This is mine.
You had a big weight cut. She was really putting on the pressure. Was that a factor in this bout at all?
Not at all. I'm energetic, I'm strong, I'm not tired, I'm ready to go again.
We think you guys delivered a fight of the night. Congratulations on the great performance. Back to you guys.
Let's roll it back. Let's do it again.
I was just gonna, you know, I took the words out of my mouth. That's why we're good tandem.
That's why we're powerful partners.
We're thinking the same way. I was about to say, should we do it again? Let's do it again. Hopefully,
do it again.
Mel Valenzuela can get those two back at the table and get them to agree to a rematch, because that is one to see again. And I think both girls have a, you know, and have an argument to say they think they won the fight. As it came out, Goldie, as it turned out, that last round was a decision maker.
Yes.
You just got to win 2 of the judges' scorecards anyway. So eliminating the 49-46 card, which was useless anyway. Obviously, that person didn't watch the fight. The 48-47 fight scorecards could have been flipped with the final round. So always important to win that last round.